Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 44 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of FTP Evolution, where I am today trying to do the things with the stuff. I've determined, I think, that I need some regeneration potions, and I think they have to go in this incubator. I don't know for sure though, so we're gonna try and figure it out together. The documentation on this piece of the mod is a little fuzzy. It's not quite clear on how the genetic mutations and stuff work. So there's some kind of genetic mutation, there's some kind of way to make potions into genetic doohickeys, but I don't quite get it. So we're gonna figure it out together. I hope. I hope we're gonna figure it out together. So incubator, we can take a full syringe and we can split it, I think like that. But I'm hoping I can also organic substrate. I'm now questioning if this is true. Because I got a regeneration as a quest reward. And now I'm second guessing if I'm correct. Set potion entity. Virus cultivation. I feel like this implies that it's splitting, right? Viral agent and hunger. Gene, no hunger. Okay. Gene strength. So maybe I'm wrong about this. So how do I get the regeneration gene? That's really that's what I'm super confused on. Because I got it as a quest reward. I also have strength for that matter, but I don't know how. Is it on a mob? I don't know. I have no idea. Let me look through this again. So regeneration doesn't quite tell me where I get it from though. That's a bit of a bummer. Also, I still have a lot of cringe, which is funny. Curious what cringe does. I don't see cringe on here on the list of things that happens. So I don't know if that's an actual thing or what. I don't know. And if I can't figure this out soon, we're gonna switch gears into Malum, because that's the next mod I want to start playing with. So I guess I want to purify, right? And then so for genetics, antiplasmid, I should be able to take what I should do is that. And then on the down, your extract is also going to be requiring high. Okay. So this way, I can take these 16 and use them unscanned to make the thing that I want to make. I just need to figure out how to turn that thing into what I want it to be, which is get regen off me. Because I don't like when it's a passive thing and it gives you the infinite doohickey over here. Personal preference. If it lasts for only 10 seconds, yes, please put it there so I know what's happening. But this little dialogue from me should be hey, you have this and it's going to run out soon. Not just, hey, you have this. If it's a passive ability, I don't want to know. All right, so then you need a fermented spider eye. And then you should be able to make that. And that's cool. Now, what can I do with you, antiplasmid? Removing basic. Removing bioluminescence. How do I make the blood vial? What does that go in? Plasmid injector. Empty antiplasmid. So I assume what I need to do is put the gene for regeneration in here. But where do I get that regeneration gene? That is the true. Now, in fairness, I did scrape my own genes. So wouldn't it be awesome if I could get that, like one of these three would be on me, and how cool would that be? Right? Let's scan and figure out what we got. You just keep going cringe, don't you? You do. You do. It would be super awesome. I'm just saying, it would be super awesome if what happened. What's meaty? What's meaty? Meaty? To be sheared for a raw pork chop. If a player has it, they can shear themselves by sneak clicking with shears. This has a configurable cooldown with a default of a minute. This can be mutated into Meaty 2, which causes the enemy to spawn a cooked pork chop once every 5 minutes. Both Meaty and Meaty 2 can be given to mobs. This mod is hilarious. I love so many things in this mod. I'm just saying, wouldn't it be cool if, like, once you give yourself an attribute when you scrape organic matter off yourself, if that was a way to get that attribute? It would make it a lot easier for stuff, right? I'm assuming you're just going to constantly go cringe. Right. I don't know what cringe is going to do, but it would be awesome if this had a chance to give me all the genes that I already have. Lay eggs, eat grass, and regeneration. Because you would assume by this point, like, you've already injected yourself, so, like, you don't really care about getting more of those unless you want to remove them. Yeah, that would be a really neat feature. I'm gonna, like, try and find the mod dev who makes this mod. I gotta look up who made genetics resequence and be like, hey, feature idea, tell me what you think. That would be cool. Okay, continuing to figure out how regen works because I have no idea. Yeah, I think it has to have the gene in it already. So I have to find a regen gene somewhere. Let me go look on the Googles and see what I can figure out. And I will be back in a moment. Cool? Cool. All right, I think I found the source code, and I think if I'm reading the source code correctly, iron golems and ender dragons. I think. But it's an incubator. Entity type iron golem, gene chance 0.3, ideal gene, genetic sequence regeneration, ingredient Minecraft golden apple. Type genetics resequenced. So maybe it's maybe I put a golden apple in here. Let's see if that's correct. So do you have like a recipe for this? Actually, wait, I saw something. GMO cell incubating. Oh, hello. Cell type iron golem gene regeneration. Ah, genetically modified cell. Okay, hold on. I got something here. Potion of cell growth. Entity iron golem. Cell allay, potion of cell growth allay. So I need a cell of an iron golem. And then I run it through. And I need a potion of cell growth and a like, so do I need to, does that split it, or how's that work? So I'm guessing you don't just go in here, right? No. I think what you do is we need to scrape an iron golem. Any villagers nearby? I mean, I can make an iron golem, but there's a villager just to the south. Let's see if there's a golem there. Looking for iron golem on the map. There's a donkey. I wonder what kind of genes I could get from a donkey. But I'm not seeing an iron golem. Iron golems are pumpkins, right? Am I right about that? Or is it a sheared pumpkin? I always forget. I could Google it, or I could just do it. Let's do this at home, because that'll probably be safer. If I'm going to spawn them, I'm going to spawn them, right? Nope, definitely a sheared pumpkin, right? And there we go. Cool. All right, you chill there, Mr. Golem. I need to something organic matter you, right? Sell iron golem. Now I can put that in an incubator to get organic substrate, or I can put you in an incubator. I might need an advanced incubator. Let's get the advanced incubator. Right? Because there was something in the book about this, but I didn't quite get it. Is an upgrade like the incubator functions of bringing over the event, has a temperature mechanic. The coil on the left of it can be clicked to toggle between low and high temperatures. I think that's high, and clicking it set. Okay, yeah. So now it's currently on low. By default, it's 120 times slower at low temperature. I have a solution to that. This means a single brew takes a full 20 minutes. The reason you'd want to use low temperature mode is that it's the only way to get genetically modified cells, which doesn't have a link in the book yet. Genetically modified cells are guaranteed to have a specific gene if crafted correctly. Each GM cell has its own recipe with a chance of failure. So I think this recipe would be golden apple. Though, if I'm reading correctly, yes, golden apple. You could also get regeneration 4 with an enchanted golden apple, if I'm looking at the source code correctly. Each GM cell has its own recipe. The recipe for this GM cell, for example, has a 30% chance success by default. Each overclocker decreases the chance by 10%, so don't put overclockers in it. However, you can insert chorus fruit into the top right slot to increase your odds. By default, each chorus fruit increases the chance by 10%. The advanced incubator will allow chorus fruit as long as it reaches, as long as it takes to reach to 100%. So basically, I want to do this. Right? And then harvest the chorus fruit. I'm just breaking the flowers. Remember, like, how many times I keep saying I need to figure out a way to automate chorus fruit? I've yet to figure that out, to be fair. I wonder if these fruits have a different, like, block state than the ones that are growing still. Because, like, those are different from these, right? Like, these still have the chance to grow, the other ones do not. So I could do a thing. That could be a fun build. I could have a sensor from Just Dire Things scanning a large area for any of these types of blocks, the ones that can still grow. And if it finds any, do nothing. However, if it finds none, then harvest the stems. And then also have a breaker whose job is to break only the non-growable versions of the flower, right? So scan for any growable flowers. If you find none, allow the thing that breaks stems to run. If you find any growable flowers, that would be a fun build. That's going to be an episode. We're going to do that. Somebody write that down. Because I think that sounds cool. All right, so we should be able to put like a bunch of stuff in here to add stuff, right? And then do we just like sequence this? Like, how's this work? So that's an iron cell golem. Does it need to be sequenced in order to work or what? All right, so now I'm going to put this in here and nothing's going to happen, which tells me I might need to run it through this. No, because that's going to get a gene, right? And your gene went into the basic gene. So, I mean, I could see if I get regeneration as a gene, but I don't think I will. So like, what do I do with you? Substrate cell division in the incubator, organic substrate. Where do I get organic substrate from? Oh, organic matter into a mundane potion. So that means I do a nether wart and we get water bottles. Do I have a water bottle recipe? Can I make a water bottle recipe? I don't think that that's as easy as it seems. Oh my goodness. I need like a water source block. Right? And then you guys are going to get nether warded. And then you're going to get one of these to get organic substrate. Mundane potion. Isn't that what I made? No, I made an awkward potion. What's a mundane potion? Redstone? Okay. Boy, do we run out of bottles fast. Did I break something? Sure sounded like I did, didn't it? Redstone. Mundane potion. Organic matter. Organic substrate. Oh, something's happening. Now, of course, Dyer ain't going to be that patient. 256x multiplier. Sell iron golem. Okay, I don't know what just happened. That did not go as planned. Is this like a chance thing? Cell division? Oh, maybe this is supposed to be like potentially duping the cells. That might be what that's about. Okay. Set potion affinity. Potion of mutation. Potion of cell growth. Mutation and cell growth potions. I'm really confused on how this works. So we need a potion of cell growth and an apple, and then we might get a GMO. Okay, potion of cell growth, which is made in an incubator or set potion affinity. We're going to need a potion of cell growth, which is what I have, right? No, we have organic substrates. What's a potion of cell growth? There must be a way to make... So we take a basic DNA double helix, and then we split it? Did I get an extra iron golem thing? I think I did. Right? And then, am I understanding this right? Potion of cell growth. Basic gene, substrate, potion of cell growth. Right? In an incubator, that's it? Does it not work in an advanced incubator? It may not work in an advanced incubator. This'll do for now. I'm learning. Don't yell at me. Oh, it was the torch that broke. Okay, that makes more sense. I knew I heard a breaking noise. There must have been a torch on the wall and it broke when I went through it. Okay, so now you're telling me I take these dudes out of here and I put them in there and maybe it'll work? You should just be... Maybe I need the organic substrate on the left. That could be. That could be. Let's try that. I'm going to put you on hot mode, and then I do this. Ah, there we go. Now we're... Got it. Got it. Dyer's Lurndon. And look, it made a potion of cell growth. That's cool. Okay. And then in our incubator, we put a potion of cell growth with a golden apple. Potion of cell growth, entity iron golem. So that, no wait, then we put the iron golem in here. And that should turn this potion of cell growth into an iron golem potion of cell growth. It's starting to click. Yay. And then we do a golden apple. But I think this one has to be on low mode, right? There it goes. Cool. And this is the one we want to tick accelerate. So you technically are not needed after all. Right? And this might make my regeneration dude. I think. That'll make a genetically modified cell of gene regeneration. Yes! It did it. Iron Golem regeneration. All right, chapter complete. Okay. And then you, in a DNA extractor, gene regeneration, right? And then over here, I can put regeneration, plasmid injector. Do I need to put it in here first and then put it in blood and then do it? Because like the only thing I see you doing is going into vials in the plasmid injector. So I think what I need to do is make one of these. And then we inject you regen. And boy, you need 60 DNAs. Oh boy. Oh boy. Does cringe go in there? Nope. No cringe. So guess what we're going to have to do? In theory, I can do you, and I can let you guys run. And then you'll be making whatever you're making. Oh, we did get regeneration directly from him. Okay, well, that's cool. So maybe we didn't have to go through all that extra GMO stuff. But at least we learned it. Ooh, more hearts. I like that gene. I do like that gene. And then, like, you know, a bunch of basics. I'm going to put basic first. And basically we just need, like, lots and lots of gene points now. So what I should do, let's go to you. You're probably not going to like this. I probably don't care if you like it or not. I'm going to click a lot and come back. Boy, I really hope this is the right way to make an anti-plasmid, because I don't know. So this is my blood. You're going to go in the injector, and hopefully the anti-plasmid contains gene chatterbox. So this is my concern, right? Shouldn't the anti-plasmid, like, be able to go in here? Right? Because, like, the plasmid goes into the plasmid injector. The anti-plasmid does what? Now I'm questioning if I'm doing it right. Ooh, I got the climb walls gene. That's cool. Anti-plasmid. Simply craft it together with a plasmid carrying the gene you want to remove and then inject it in the syringe as you would a regular plasmid. Oh, so it just goes like this and this? He might need the full Unless it's just this. It's definitely not that. Right? So I'm guessing it says what? Simply craft it together with the plasmid carrying the gene you wish to remove. So that would be you, right? So I'm assuming that I do need to finish this infusion along with a bunch of basics. We're got a little bit more golem-y work to do. I need like a targeted heal. That's what I need. Can I do that? Heal? Heal, tier 2. Wind shear, propagate overhead, contingency healing, contingency health. So, some glistening melons. Do we have melons? We do. And then I'm guessing that's just a regular golden apple. Hopefully not an enchanted one. Okay, and then what's the last thing you need from ours? We need one of the dudes. Abjuration essence is an eye, a sugar, and a milk bucket. Do we have any milk? No. Eye, though, we can get. Eye, sugar, and then milk bucket. I can go find a cow real quick. I think there should be one up here somewheres. There it is. Cows. Thank you. And then we just do thing. I got lost. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I get lost easily. And then we do 1, 2. I did never get around to doing this, and I should have, in fairness. But I didn't. I'm getting to it when I get to it. And then you give me spell. And that should heal whatever I spell. So then I can go here and be like, hey, spell number 5 can be touch, heal, not dampen. I wanted augment, but that's okay. Let's see how that goes. Heal. Ha 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 ha. That's cool. See that? And then I can back in a few because I need to do this quite a few more times probably. And well, not too much. I'm like almost there. But yeah, it's gonna be a minute. All right, I think I have enough. All right, plasmid complete. Combine. Hooray! Contains gene regeneration. And then I inject that into this. We figured it out, team. And then we do this. Yoinks. You have removed the regeneration gene. Dun 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 dun. Also, I have yet to lay an egg. Or maybe I haven't. I have a lot of eggs in my inventory. Okay, never mind. I'm totally laying eggs. Okay. I didn't notice I was laying eggs, but apparently I am laying eggs. So, any questions about the seriousness of modded Minecraft? Let's flip through the book and just look at a couple more genes. Just now that I really have a good understanding of the mod, I need to understand what's up. Emerald Heart gene causes enemies to drop an emerald upon death. Ender Dragon Health, we looked at that. Negates damage. Fireproof, Flight, Invisible, Item Attraction Field. Johnny gene increases your attack damage when using axes. That's funny. Jump Boost. Keep Inventory. Causes players to keep their inventory upon death. This gene cannot be given to mobs. Interesting. Jump Boost. Knockback. Luck. Luck is cool. But, like, that's not looting, right? That's the not looting luck. Milky gene allows Xena to be milked with a bucket. If the player has it, they can milk themselves by sneak right clicking with a bucket. This mod is ridiculous. Mob Sight occasionally gives all near mobs items glowing. I have a way to do that. More hearts. You need 10 extra hearts. If the gene is mutated, they get to 20. That's cool. That's cool. I want to see how to mutate it. Hearts. More hearts. Enderman can sometimes give you more hearts, but I got it from I got it already, didn't I? More hearts? Yeah, I got it from that dude. So I should make one of those, right? I don't think we had more hearts, right? Claws, bioluminescence, item magnet. No, but we have lots more hearts. So let's try that. So I can take my cringe genes infuse it with more hearts. I wonder how much this is going to require. I got to imagine it's a lot, right? 40? That's not terrible. We're going to need more golem scraping. Back in a few. All right. So that got me up to... That should be enough. Cool. All right. So now I've got more hearts complete. So then I'm going to want a syringe. Oh, look at that. That syringe still has removing regeneration on it. That's cool, at least. I like that. Cool. And then we do the blood purifier. Seems like an extraneous step, but all good. And then more hearts gene. And then whoop. 10 more hearts. I want to see how many hearts I can get. We haven't even gotten into heart canisters, right? Is there even heart canisters? I guess not. I guess there is no hearts canisters in this pack. That's a shame. That would be pretty broken. We're already pretty broken. Like, what are we at? Like 60 hearts now? I can't even keep track. Oh, and you know what? That probably is a plus 20 hearts on account of the fact that I have that thing that doubles my hearts and it goes last, right? Ridiculous. And not for nothing, I could have gotten even like a plus 20 and that would have been a total of plus 40. Just saying. I just didn't. Night vision, no fall damage, no hunger, photosynthesis, no hunger? Interesting. Photosynthesis feeds the player when they're in direct sunlight. By default, this gene requires thorns. There's a requires section. Resistance, scare creepers. I bet strength 2 requires strength 1. I bet that's how that works. So you can scare mobs away, you can shoot fireballs. Slimy death makes it so upon the player dying, they are instantly revived, and several friendly support slimes spawn. That's cool. Step assist, speed, teleport. I always get nervous with speed. There's like a 40% chance this is going to change my field of view. Thorns, water breathing, wither hit. Entities to inflict wither when melee attacking. That's cool. Wither proof, immune to wither. Woolly, sheared for wool. Right. Yep. Okay. Pretty bananas mod. I think it's fun. I think it's fun and it's funny and it's neat. And I hope you guys enjoyed checking it out with me because silly. Dyer likes silly things. This is known. And I feel like this very well qualifies. So for now, Del20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time and figure out just how many hearts I have because I don't even know at this point. My hearts just keep going up. I don't know what happened, but it's still going. I have no idea. When will it end? Couldn't tell you. You know, that might be it. I think we're fully healed now. I don't know how many hearts that is. It's a large number. Somebody do the math for me and tell me in the comments. For now, take it easy.